I'm the founder, sure, but I'm also an inventor. My latest experiment? Hire William Shatner. But as an intern. No way I can afford that guy full-time.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm going to be your trainer for today.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Alicia.
William Shatner?
Yeah, well, you can call me Bill. Or intern. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's just fine. Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of our Welcome Center.
I hear they have something like a captain's bridge in the Welcome Center. Feels like you're traveling through space.
I have an award-winning production designer.
This I gotta see.
For decades. And hey, Bill.
No, please, no sci-fi today. I'm just here as an intern, that's it. I just beamed in. Yeah, I know that look. I get that look whenever I sneak around, and you're sneaking. Go away. I'm busy. Jackpot. You didn't see a thing. Oh. People gotta see this.
Bill! Who let you in here?
He let me in here.
Bill? Captain?
Oh, you gotta get out here. The old intern who looks an awful lot like me, he's messing things up.
But wait, aren't you...
Yeah, it's a sci-fi thing. Come on.
Oh, excuse me. David, was that? Is that in budget?
There you are. Come on. Back to the group.
People gotta see this.
I know. It's a part of the tour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you ready for me? Doug. Bill? Doug. Bill. Doug. Bill. For goodness.
Do you know Doug?
Do I know Doug? Star Trek designer on props and sets and the spaceships and this?
Came out beautifully, huh?
Oh, Doug is...
Hey, Bill.
Oh.
One of your clones said you're causing trouble.
You're taking the word of a clone?
Personally, I always go with the original.
That's a good idea.
I have a question. Are you really going to be an intern here?
Yeah. Why not? But first, I gotta tell you about the Welcome Center here at the LifeWave offices.
Okay, this is a commercial. Got it.
No. It's a kind of soft sell. No, just a simple suggestion, really. You absolutely have to get back to the person who shared this video with you. I had a great time exploring the LifeWave Welcome Center, experiencing their amazing life-changing technology, and learning about the opportunities surrounding one of the fastest-growing companies on the planet. And you will, too. So check them out, and just tell them Bill sent you. The real Bill, not that sci-fi clone.
Bill, we're waiting.
Oh, okay. Hey, duty calls. Back to interning. Bye-bye.
It's incredible to think that the human race has conquered the skies. It's incredible to think that the human race has conquered the skies. We've ventured into space, and we've even visited other worlds. We've been able to expand into horizons like at no other time in history. But at LifeWave, we see a more urgent challenge right here at home. We have an opportunity to be a leader in helping people in need with an incredible new aviation technology. I started Thunderstrike with a very simple objective in mind. Let's create a new drone technology capable of helping those in need when they need it. Imagine being able to deliver humanitarian aid in times of crisis with a drone that has unmatched endurance, extraordinary efficiency, with this technology actually working in harmony with nature, being completely non-polluting, being able to provide valuable information to workers during a crisis so we can deliver life-saving medical supplies. And being able to work with organizations to alleviate human suffering whenever and wherever it occurs. The simple message in all of this is that LifeWave will be there. Making a future one that we can all look forward to.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, welcome back to Super Wednesday again. Okay, we're gonna start off at 8 o'clock tonight, like the poster said. Okay, thank you for being here, everyone. My name is Alfred, and I'm a brand partner with LifeWave. Okay, I'm joined by my co-host, who is also a brand partner with LifeWave, the Super Wednesday team, Jinhua, Pochu, and Mr. Lingam. Right? Most of us are in the APEC incentive trip to Hong Kong, right? I just came back from Hong Kong, right? And we're going to share with you tonight some information about LifeWave technology, what it is, how it works, who invented it, and what can you expect. And we also share some information with you on how you earn income with the LifeWave Business Opportunity. Right. So for a start here, as usual, I would basically, take this session to talk about who this person is and what he brought into literary humanity. Okay. And I just have to say that David Smith is the inventor of this technology, but this is not the only thing he invented. The patch is not the only thing he invented. All right. And we're going to talk about LifeWave tonight. And I'm going to share with you how does this technology work. But I want you to understand this man, David Smith. Okay, David Smith has been an inventor since he was a child, right? He is a scientist. He's a researcher. He's a lab rat. And that's what I call him. And he loves to be in the lab, and he loves to find things and invent things to help people improve their quality of life. And he has done so in so many different ways. Now, if you go to the website, you can find more information about him, his background, who he is, where he went to school, his passion, and things that he was involved in, right? He has this passion for finding, inventing, and creating things to help people improve their quality of life. This is a substantial area to me. Now, if he can build something like that, what else can he do? Right? He invented a lot of different things. If you look at the screen, when he was working with the US Navy SEALs, he was contracted. The company he and his friends owned together, he was contracted by the US Department of Defense to help the US Navy SEALs on survivability and sustainability in the field, right? And he invented an oxygenation device for them, which was literally mind-blowing and remarkable. And they say to him, if you can do something like this, what else can you do to help our US Navy SEALs? And he downloaded, he invented a non-transdermal patch, that triggers beta oxidation, which means it turns body fats into fuel, right? So the SEALs were on caffeine and things like that to stay on mission in a field for days or weeks on end. And of course, the quality of life was horrible, right? Imagine, so he invented this two-patch system called energy enhancer, right? And this went on so well in the field that they were able to improve their quality of life and get off the things that were really harmful for them. So David started thinking, I've done so far, a lot so far, and I need to date it, and I need clinical studies to back this up, right? So he started working with Stanford University, Richard Quick, who is a 6-time Olympic swim coach, right? Working with him, they spent 2 years doing studies with the Olympic athletes. Winners who not only have great success with energy enhancer, but they actually were beating their personal records in the field, in the pool, beating their personal record, right? So after 2 years, David started LifeWave. And now we're going to celebrate our 21st anniversary this year. So David thought this is so great. I have other ideas for other patches and other things that can help improve people's quality of life. He really started diving into stem cells research and really started to think. We know the power of stem cells, right? We all come from stem cells. Now, an egg and sperm come together and there are stem cells. And you are born with abundance of stem cells, trillions of stem cells. So those stem cells can help repair and regenerate the body. And he thought, how can I use something to help humanity, and again, in a very non-invasive but beneficial way, okay, that radically change people's quality of life. That has always been his mission. So over the course of 10 years, he was in the lab doing research, clinical studies with people trying to determine how he can, help improve their quality of life. So he invented a patch, which I'm wearing right now behind my neck, which is called the X39. And the X39 patch that works with your own body, like how I mentioned. So energy enhancer does things a little bit different. Energy enhancer triggers beta oxidation. And the other patches that David has invented over the years, they trigger different things in the body, different peptides, different bioelectric field in the body, and working different ways. But this patch is very different, okay, and how it works. So that is why David took that long, almost 20 years, 15 to 20 years. And this patch activates your body's own repair and regeneration. So we have cells in our body that are able to help the body repair in a way that is needed. And your body knows how to do this, We all know how to heal. So David figured out how to be able to help us to do that with this non-transdermal patch. So we put this patch on, your body's own light. We emit light or heat, right? If you put your hand to your chest, you can feel you are about 98.6 degrees Celsius. Your own body's like heat this patch, right? So what David has invented is in the inside. It is an organic crystal lattice, which I will show you later on tonight, right? So before that, David has actually invented a lot of things that will come along the way. All right. And actually, David Smith is our founder, CEO, and inventor, right? So upcoming inventions that he has invented for a better world includes oxygen enricher, right? Where he puts the oxygen enricher over the ocean, and the ocean will actually stimulate, and this oxygen enricher will actually stimulate the growth of phytoplanktons, which will actually increase the level of oxygen in the atmosphere for the Earth, right? Then we also have this age reversal apparel, right? And now it has been launched in this year's global convention, the age reversal water, the X2O, right? And we also have the energy recharging sofa that is coming, and gene resetting machine, and biomimetic enhancer. These are the things that is upcoming for LifeWave, right? So David has actually planned for the next 7 to 8 years products that are going to come out, right? So he is a world-class researcher, and he spends most of his time in the laboratory, okay? And we are one of the few manufacturing facility we have, two of them, one in San Diego and one in Ireland, that is fully automated, meaning nobody touches the patch from the beginning until the end, right? If you look at the pictures, this is the manufacturing factory in San Diego and Ireland, Galloway, Ireland, that is fully automated, and it complies with ISO 9001 and ISO 18345, right? So the second ISO is the requirement by a medical health industries requirement on manufacturing facility, okay? Now, how does this patch work? Okay, take for example, you look at the sun. The sun is actually the source of light and life. Without sun, our vegetation, our plants, and everything will die. Even we will die. Okay, so remember when we had COVID, it's because we, do not have enough sunlight. Okay, so without the sun's rays, there will be no photosynthesis. Plants will not be able to make food, and all plants will die. And eventually, all animals that rely on plants for food, including humans, us, will die, right? Humans directly absorb energy from the sun, right? And after we absorb the energy from the sun, our body emits light through biophoton, right? So biophotons are low frequency light emissions that are emitted by living cells, okay? You can see your own body's light when you go through a thermal imaging machine, right? These photons are thought to arise from the biological process, including cellular metabolism, DNA replication that goes on daily, every minute, every second, and the communication between cells, right? And this is the most fundamental unit of communication within the body that happens at the cellular level for us. Okay, so you ask me, how does the patch work and what does the patch contain? Now, the patch contains nanocrystals that are sealed in a patented sheet. And this sheet is non-permeable. That means you can go and shower, you can go and swim, you can do everything with it, wearing it, right? You don't have to take it off, right? So inside, in the middle, when you see the white gauze-like thing, it contains a structured biomolecular nanocrystal And these nanocrystals are made of water, oxygen, a proprietary blend of amino acid and organic compound, right? This is sealed between two films, okay? Medical grade film that is, non-permeable to moisture and other environmental factors, right? We also have a layer of this adhesive, okay? So next, the patches actually reflects specific wavelengths of light. Okay, that the patches function as reflectors. That means they function like a mirror that absorbs and trap a large part of our body heat to reflect the light within the visible wavelengths, right? Or back to your own body. And this is very critical because this light can actually talk to our body and talk to ourselves, right? So this light actually triggers biochemical changes in our body, and it elevates a tripeptide existing in the body, which is called GHK copper. Okay, now this GHK copper, when it's elevated, okay, it will actually stimulate the production and reactivate the production of our stem cells. Okay, this amino acid copper peptide was founded by a scientist named Laurent Picard in 1973. Okay, he isolated the copper peptide GHK copper from human plasma albumin. Okay, so he also observed that when liver cells from 60 to 80-year-old patients were incubated with blood from younger age group, the older cells, okay, started behaving the same way like the younger, excuse me, the younger liver tissues. Okay, now moving on. Stem cells actually prioritize, healing. Okay, and stem cells are attracted to the site of inflammation, right? So stem cells actually play a critical role in healing by migrating to sites of injury in response to inflammation, right? So we will know, or we will go through tonight in more details after this, okay, on this remarkable ability by our own body. Okay, yes. So basically that is about the LifeWave patches. Okay, and when we put this patch on, your own body's like, we emit heat on light. When you put your hand to your chest, like I said just now, you will feel the heat 98.6, somewhere around there, right? Your own body heat the patch. So like I mentioned just now, what David has invented is inside the patch. It is an organic crystal lattice structure. It's made up of a proprietary blend of amino acid, oxygen, water, sugar, and salt. Right? They form together in this lattice that is reflective. It reflects a certain wavelength of light, depending on what patch you use, back to your own body. Now, the wavelength of light is going to help your body's cellular repair and regeneration system to go to work, to do whatever is needed to bring the body into homeostasis, right? That means bring your body back into balance, right? So bringing your body back into your balance has a lot of benefits. Like I said, David did 10 years of study to bring the body back into homeostasis, right? David did 10 years of study and continue to do clinical studies, as well as other doctors and researchers and labs across the globe that is studying this technology, showing that it is actually doing this in blood work, right? We can see this in our people, in the double-blind placebo-controlled studies that we conduct. So please know that this is not a flash in the pan, okay? This is not a new thing, which is here today and gone tomorrow, right? This is something that has been heavily researched over a very, very long period of time to show that 100% it is effective and doing exactly what we are saying to bring your body back into balance, right? However, we recommend that you patch 1 month for every decade you are old. Meaning, if you are 30 years old, you patch minimum of 3 months. If you are 50 years old, you patch for a minimum of 5 months. If you are 70 years old, you patch a minimum of 7 to 8 months, right? So our studies, our clinical studies are done using the back of the neck, okay? GV14, CV7, or below the belly button, 2 fingers below the belly button. But honestly, any place will work. The patch will work on any place you patch it on, right? So, yeah, it is 8:21 now, right? So tonight, we are here to provide some information. So with that, I need to get the disclaimer out of the way. Normal, right? I normally read this disclaimer to get it out of the way. Okay, LifeWave products are for general wellness and intended only to maintain or encourage a general state of health or healthy activity. Now, the content provided here by us on Super Wednesday is presented in summary form, is general in nature, and is provided for informational purposes only. Always consult your physician or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new health regimen, diet, or fitness program. Do not disregard any medical advice, okay? Any medical advice you have received or delay in receiving it. Yeah. So LifeWave reserves the right to change, product prices or selection. Okay. So with that, I have the honor to start tonight's presentation slightly earlier, right? So one thing I would like to say is if you have any questions, all right, if you have any questions whatsoever, you please put it into the chat box so that I can, have a record and I will be able to answer you, right? So for tonight, we will go through what is the technology about on X39 and Aeon. What does it do? What are we facing? What problem are we facing? And, you can actually see how you can use a patch for free by sharing the products and truly making a difference, right? We will also be uncovering the technology that can actually boost energy and improve sleep quality and, learning how you can help yourself and your loved one with effective pain relief and accelerated healing, right? So we will quickly dive into the technology and the science behind exploring what is LifeWave, the technology, and the LifeWave Business Opportunity. I'm going to share some information that you might not know, which I feel as LifeWave brand partners, we are very, very proud of, right? In the business, LifeWave Business Opportunity section, right? So without any further ado, let's try and get this ball rolling, shall we? Okay, let me see, Right. Okay, so as you know, I've presented this before. Basically, there are 3 pillars of health. Okay, number 1 is nutrition. When we talk about the minerals, we talk about protein, we talk about vitamins, and those are the raw ingredients that our body needs in order to build more tissue, in order to build more blood, in order to build more neurons, nerve cells, things like that. And the second pillar is basically exercise, right? So on exercise, we talk about cardio fitness, the marathon, the sprinting. We talk about resistance training. You go to gym, you go to the fitness center, you try to lift heavy weights, exercise. And why is exercise more important? Why, is exercise important? When we talk about the body circulatory system, there are two major parts. Okay. Number one is called the blood circulation. And the second part is the lymphatic circulation. So when you talk about body or the blood circulation, it has pressure coming from the pumping of the heart. Okay. Now, in order for you to circulate the lymphatic drainage system, you have to do it through movement. So this is why exercise is very important to ensure the body's immunity is intact. So most people talk about nutrition. Most people talk about exercise. But I notice many people do not talk about organ function. One simple question, if I ask you about how is your digestion or how is your absorption or how is your excretion, most people, they cannot answer. Agree or not? Most people will answer like this. I think my digestion is okay. My appetite is okay. Every time I go eat, I can go poo. Sometimes I feel a little bit of acid reflux. Maybe the acid is too much, or sometimes maybe I feel a little bloated. So you can see the kind of awareness that our society have on our organ function. Health is still lacking. Health knowledge, right? You can talk about nutritional supplements. You talk about food supplements. You talk about organic food. Most people know about this. So when you talk about exercise, you do not have enough exercise. Maybe you try to exercise more. They can sign up for Anytime Fitness, Fitness First. They go to Fitness First. They hire professional exercise trainers. So you don't have nutrition. You know how to add nutrition, right? So the third pillar of health is organ function. Is how your body digests, how your body absorbs, and how your body excrete. Okay? So when you do not have exercise, you know how to add on exercise. But when it comes to organ function, do you know how to enhance your organ function? You don't know, right? How to make your stomach digest better. And to make matters worse, when you pass this organ dysfunction system, this problem, when you tell doctors this issue that you have, what will they try to do if you have digestion issue? What do they give you? They give you antacid, right? When you have absorption issue, they advise you to go take probiotic or prebiotic. When you have excretion or constipation issue, you take laxative medicine. So all these solutions are not to enhance organ function, but to suppress the symptom. You notice or not? Have you wondered why in this century, within this 100 years, we have so many nutritional supplements, we have so many exercise gyms, so many different kinds of exercise regime, and yet we are getting more and more incurable diseases? Is this because all these incurable diseases originated from degeneration problem? Degeneration of what? Degeneration of your organs. So I want to make it very, very clear. If you want to be a healthy person, even live up to 70, 80, 90, or 120 with a very healthy energy level, you need to place more focus on your organ function. So I started learning about health during when I joined LifeWave, right? So I can say only say whatever people are doing is concentrated on nutrition and exercise. But now you can actually see the shift in market towards enhancing organ function. Correct or not? And LifeWave is the only company out there where I see providing a more holistic solution in terms of enhancing cellular energy level and most important thing is to activate your stem cells production. So we are going to talk about you tonight. Which organ function matters most and which are the things you can do in order to rejuvenate or repair your organ function. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to repair or even reverse your aging through internal organ function. So every one of us have two types of age. Number one is chronological age. Number two is biological age. So do you have friends who are 50 years old, but they look like 60 years old? So in order to return from 60 years old to 50 years old, this is called anti-aging. Okay? You need to repair the internal organ function to reflect who you are on the outside. Correct? So from 50, you want to bring it back down to 30. It's called reverse aging. Right? So it's the same thing. Like the car battery. If the car battery is flat, okay, you will not be able to start the car, right? You will not be able to start the engine. You need energy to start the engine, right? So when you start the engine already, but the engine is already a 30 years old engine, right? No matter how good you take care of the engine, it will still spew a lot of black smoke because it is old already, wear and tear lah, right? So what you need to do is do what? Go inside the engine and replace the parts inside, correct? So to remove and replace this gas pipe lah, this valve lah, water pipe or water pump lah, that what you do to do this kind of replacement with a new spare part in your body is done by stem cells, right? Which means to say, if you want to look younger than who you are, firstly, you need to have enough energy to achieve anti-aging lah. Then you have to have enough of healthy stem cells to reverse your age, right? So if you look at the wellness market now, it is divided into two markets. The first market is about anti-aging. A lot of fruit juice, a lot of supplements, a lot of energy therapeutic products like garments, pants. And when we talk about reverse aging, we talk about stem cells injection, PRP. You talk about placenta, right? And LifeWave has the best part of both worlds. Okay? So, I'm very confident to guarantee you won't find a second product that can give you energy at the same time, activate your stem cells to receive and also receive over 200 patents, right? So let me do a recap. If you want to make yourself look younger, to be younger, number one, you need to repair your deteriorating body. You need energy. Secondly, you need enough stem cells, right? I can give you the best phone, right, to repair. You need energy and you need stem cells, right? These two key elements are already taken care of by what? LifeWave X39. But there's still one very important element, okay, which is time, right? I can give you the best phone, I can give you the best charger, but if you don't give me time to charge your phone can never be charged. So who is the person that can give us this time to repair the functions, to reverse your age? It is you yourself. No matter how good the product, you still need to give us time and give your body more chances to go deeper into the structure, to rejuvenate and reverse the aging. Your body's organ function, although most of the people, when they join, they can come in as a core package. It is because we want you to use the minimum amount of money to enjoy this technology before you say, oh, now I can see some hope. I have a new dream. I can age gracefully. Then only you continue to upgrade your package. Continue to use X39 to see the bigger change, right? So, whatever LifeWave claims that LifeWave has made for LifeWave products are actually backed by science. There are over 80 clinical studies, okay? More than 200 over global patents. You can actually check it out yourself, right? This is the patent extract taken from United States Patent and Trademark Office, okay? Go to the USPTO website, check out the patent number, then, this is a screenshot of direct USPTO website, okay? Check it out yourself. Now, looking at these statistics, it is clear, that 85% of adults now, more than 60 years old, take prescription drug. Okay? Looking at these statistics, it is clear that most of us rely on prescription drugs to maintain our quality of life as we age. Okay? But as we seek more natural ways to support our health, we often add herbal supplements to the mix. Correct or not? Assume they are harmless because they come from the earth. We assume. However, if you look at these charts from Medscape and various clinical studies show that a natural supplement can trigger a very unnatural reaction when it meets a prescription drug. Okay? Sometimes a supplement makes a drug too powerful, which can lead to dangerous toxicity. Okay? Bleeding risks like common herbs like garlic, ginkgo, feverfew, and ginger can interact with warfarin or aspirin to significantly increase your risk of internal bleeding, Okay? There is also this CNS depression, just for your information. If you take valerian or kava for sleep, while you also take anxiety medicine like alprazolam or Xanax, you risk excessive sedation, which in extreme cases can lead to coma, okay? So in other cases, if you look at the diagram here, the herb that we take, we think that it will actually help with our health, actually weakens the drug. Meaning you are not getting the life-saving treatment you think you are. So example, for heart and cholesterol, St. John's wort can actually reduce blood levels to critical drugs. While Asian ginseng can decrease the effectiveness of statins and antidepressant. Do you know that? So, on antibiotics, even something as simple as aloe vera can actually decrease the absorption of common antibiotics like amoxicillin, making it harder for your body to fight infection. The doctor gave you an antibiotic. So you say, oh, maybe aloe vera can help me also. But when you take aloe vera together with antibiotics like amoxicillin, you actually decrease the absorption of the antibiotic. Okay? Now, let's say we also see in interactions that you put direct stress on our vital organs like liver and muscles. Okay? So, liver health. Now, when you combine echinacea with certain steroids or methotrexate, can lead to hepatotoxicity, meaning it will cause liver damage. Okay? Or when you take niacin, vitamin B3, with common settings like Pfizer's Lipitor or Zocor, it increases the risk of rhabdomyolysis, meaning it is a serious condition where muscle tissue breaks down and enters the bloodstream. You know that? Serious, huh? So, bottom line is, my question to everyone here tonight, are we still safe? The answer is, only if we are transparent. Why I say that? The healthcare regime of the future is not about choosing between nature and science. It's about making them work together safely. You agree with me? If you agree, you type 111. I repeat myself. The healthcare regime of the future is not about choosing between nature and science. It is about making them work together safely. Right? If you agree, type 111 in the chat box. Wow. Only one agree. That means all of you don't agree. Wow. Okay, never mind. Okay. Now, if you are part of the 85% that takes prescription drugs, your most important step is to disclose every herbs and every vitamin that you are taking to your doctor. We want these supplements to be a blessing to your health, not a hidden burden on your body. Agree? Yes. Amazing, right? Okay. Next, let's take a look. Now, you look at this. What do I mean by the hidden crisis? Hidden crisis means when we look at the data, if you look at the chart, we see a shocking trend. Now, although medical science keeps us alive longer, right, it is often struggling to keep our organs healthy. You agree? Today, 85% of adults over 60 are on prescription drugs. Okay? And a major reason is that our organs are wearing out prematurely, faster than what we want. Okay? In the past, organ decline was a slow, natural process of aging. Today, that process has been fast-tracked by three modern factors. What are the factors? The first factor is the chemical load. Our livers and kidneys are the body's filter system. Today, both these organs are working overtime to process a constant stream of synthetic medication, preservative, and environmental toxin. We are not malnourished. While we excuse me, while we are overfed, sometimes we eat too much, right? We are often undernourished. Without the right raw materials, our organs cannot repair themselves effectively. Like vegetarians, they lack beta-alanine, which is a precursor to carnosine. And this leads to faster tissue breakdown. Okay? And then inflammatory cycle, chronic stress from work, and high sugar diets from cakes sweet things coffee aerated water like Sprite, Coca-Cola, that kind of thing. Wow. High sugar diets keep our bodies in a state of low-grade inflammation. Okay? This acts like a rust on an engine, slowly destroying organ function from the inside out. Right? So this chart actually reveals a dangerous cycle. While we take prescription drug to fix a symptom, that drug may have side effects and stress on another organ. For example, muscle and kidney stress. When you take vitamin B3, niacin, with a certain cholesterol medicine setting, it can lead to rhabdomyolysis, a condition where muscle tissue breaks down and enters the bloodstream, potentially causing kidney failure. Okay? Another example is liver toxicity. Common herbs like echinacea, when mixed with medication like methotrexate, can cause hepatotoxicity or direct liver damage. Okay? So this is not about getting older. We normally say, "Ayah, old already lah, never mind lah, that's why we are like this lah." We are seeing old age disease appearing in much younger population. When our organs degenerate faster than our years, we enter a state of polypharmacy, where we take one drug to fix the side effect of another. Right? Adding natural herbs supplements isn't always an easy answer. If your liver is already struggling to process prescription drug, adding kava or valerian can actually increase CNS depression, further slowing down your body's vital system. So our current regime is often focused on managing symptoms while our organs continue to fail. Let me tell everyone here tonight, to stay truly safe, we must move towards a modern organ preservation. This means being extremely careful about how supplements and drugs interact. We need to ensure that we are not accidentally poisoning the very organs that we are trying to save. Right? So you tell me, Alfred, what can we do? Scary, you tell us so many things, right? So what can we do? Now, there is a solution by LifeWave, okay? And GHK copper is the solution. All right? So, when you ask GHK copper is the solution, you ask how? Okay, let me share with you. Now, as our bodies face accelerated, accelerated degeneration due to environmental toxin, chemical load, the silent failure of traditional healthcare regime, we have to find a way to support organ preservation, which becomes very critical. The LifeWave X39 patch is a non-invasive solution to this decline by using phototherapy to stimulate the body's natural regenerative pathway. Okay? Now, however, having said that, you have two choices. One is the GHK copper from a factory which is synthetically produced, or another one is actually from your body, your own body. So, to me, I will never choose something from the factory. I will always choose something natural from my own body. Okay? So, having said that, you ask, how does this technology work? Right? How does this technology work? Now, it goes on the principle concept that our bodies can heal itself. But reverse aging takes time. So be prepared to give yourself 3 to 6 months on the LifeWave patches. Why? Because these are the times or the lead time or the time required by your body to regenerate these organs. Bones take 3 months, DNA 2 months, liver 6 weeks, stomach 5 days, brain 1 year, blood 4 months, skin 1 month, lungs 2 to 3 weeks. I give you an example, meaning in 4 months, your blood has a total change. Okay, complete change. So that's why we ask you to give yourself 3 to 6 months, because stem cells involves blood. And when the blood is regenerated over 4 months, after 4 months, complete change, then you will reap the benefits of the LifeWave product. Okay? So actually the patch contains nanocrystals made of water, oxygen, amino acid, and organic compound. Okay? However, like I mentioned just now, we are aging and we often have age-related disease. 80% of older adults have at least one chronic disease, 77 have at least two, like heart disease, cancer, stroke, diabetes, and we are all on medication trying to solve the symptom. So you ask me again, what can we do? I will obviously tell you GHK copper is the solution, right? Now, if you look at the overview benefits of X39, LifeWave patches work with light. As soon as you use them 24 hours, it resets 3 to 4,000 genes to a more youthful state. Okay? So, these are the benefits of the X39 solution for our modern health decline. Okay? So, the X39 uses patented phototherapy solution to stimulate the skin, signaling the body to elevate the production of GHK copper peptide. Okay? So, when you use when you use the X39, basically it activates your own stem cells. Okay? It supports and relieves minor aches and pains, improves mental clarity. Okay? So, these activated stem cells are directed by the body to go exactly where they are needed. Your body will tell it where to go, whether that is repairing a vital organ under stress or healing damaged tissues, right? By increasing stem cells activity, the body can focus on regeneration. Okay? It can also manage inflammation. Okay? It can focus on regeneration, because if your body is less inflamed, the stem cells will survive longer to do what it's supposed to do. Okay? X39, the stem cells, actually mobilizes stem cells and supports wound healing. It stimulates low levels of light to activate the production of GHK copper. Okay? Now, 85% of adults over 60 are on medication, right? Like I mentioned just now, adding herbs like garlic, ginkgo, or kava can lead to dangerous interaction, such as increased bleeding or CNS depression. X39 is a non-transdermal, meaning no chemicals, no drugs, no herbs enter the bloodstream. And it helps improve skin appearances by reducing fine lines and wrinkles. Okay? So, X39 actually provides a way to support the body's healing without adding the chemical load or interfering with existing prescription regime. Okay? So it also improves sleep. Now it supports, why it improves sleep? Because it supports the central nervous system without risk of sedation associated with supplements like valerian or kava. Okay? Now, moving along, 43% of adults suffer adverse health effect from stress. 70% have mental symptoms of stress, right? Stress can have an impact on stem cells. Okay? What are the causes of stress? Here you go. And stress can cause inflammation. Okay? Inflammation can cause pain. right? And pain can be caused by medical condition, physical injuries, infection, surgical procedures, and overuse. Uncontrolled inflammation causes stem cells to die. So it's very important for us to need to control inflammation, and we have the product which is called Aeon. Okay, so other LifeWave patches that may support pain relief are IceWave, Aeon, Carnosine, and Glutathione. Okay, now let's take a look at Aeon. As we have seen from our earlier slides, our organs are degenerating faster than before, right? A primary driver of this degeneration or decay is chronic inflammation, right? So when our bodies are under chemical stress from medication or environmental toxin, the sympathetic nervous system, okay, stays on, right? Which means increased inflammatory markers in the blood, accelerates the breakdown of healthy tissue. Now, this makes it harder for the X39 stem cells to do their repair work, right? So the solution is we introduce a patch which is called Aeon. The Aeon patch is specifically designed to promote an anti-stress and anti-inflammatory response, right? Unlike supplements that might interact with your prescription, Aeon is a non-transdermal, nothing enters the bloodstream product. Okay? It balances the nervous system. It is clinically proven to reduce stress. All right. Aeon helps shift the body into parasympathetic state, which means rest and repair state. This reduces the immediate stress on your organ. Okay. It also reduces inflammatory markers. Clinical studies have shown that Aeon reduces C-reactive protein and other markers of inflammation. Right? So, it also promotes relaxation, eliminates mental fatigue, increase physical strength, and anti-aging. Okay? Now, Aeon is basically the X39 companion. We call Aeon the partner to X39. So by using Aeon to put out the fire of the inflammation, we create a calm environment for the stem cells activated by X39. Right? So for those of you in the 85% who are taking prescription drugs, your safety is our priority. Okay? So, when you manage inflammation with Aeon, you are not just feeling better. You are actively protecting your organs from accelerated decay we see in the modern society. You are actually giving your body the best chance to utilize its existing medication while allowing natural regenerative system to thrive. Okay? So normally, we recommend that you use X39 and Aeon together, right? A simple analogy of why this combo is during a fire, the fireman needs to put out the fire in the house first before the doctors can help the victims, right? Yeah. So the other thing that you might want to take note is food that may trigger joint pains. You know, pain is actually inflammation. You need to avoid nuts, tomatoes, and nightshade vegetables, tea, refined carbs, or sugary drinks, processed meat like luncheon meat, you know, because they often contain preservative and advanced glycation end product, AGE. Okay? Okay. There are anti-inflammatory foods like berries, turmeric, ginger, lemongrass, fatty fish, and there are foods that contain trace mineral that are important for pain relief. Potassium, magnesium, and copper. All right? So with that, that is the product part of it. Now, let me share how you can actually use the product for free. Last time when Jinlong told me, wow, you can use this product for free, I saw like, hey, it struck me, how to use this product for free. Okay, so number one, the technology breakthrough is amazing. Number one, this technology has zero competition. Number two is 100% science-based. Okay, David Smith owns 200 and more patents on the technology and science. Okay, number three is a proven technology. Okay, and the brand pillars of LifeWave are live long, live well, and live young. Live long, no, actually, when we go for events, a lot of people say, wow, let's do the slogan, live long, live well, and live young. But do you actually know what it means? Live long means LifeWave is committed, okay, to redefine the future of human potential. Okay? Live well means LifeWave is passionate about wellness connection of mind, body, and spirit. Live young means LifeWave believes feeling younger is a lifestyle. So driven by innovation and proven by science, LifeWave is a patented life technology company dedicated to honoring the light of life and maximizing your potential. Okay? So that's that. Now, this is the founder and the chairman of LifeWave. So David is an inventor of the LifeWave technology and founder and chairman of the board of LifeWave. Right? David has 30 years experience in business and product development, which includes a formal education in management information system and biology at Pace University in Pleasantville, New York. So David went on to pursue several entrepreneurial endeavors and as a result, owned successful companies involved in manufacturing and product development. Okay, one of these companies, Advanced Application Group, is a research and development center that specializes in energy production technology for both military and commercial application. Right? During his time with AAG, Advanced Application Group, David developed new methods for producing hydrogen and oxygen, design and prototype multi-fuel bladeless turbine power generation system. Okay, and he constructed a metal combustion rocket engine. So, as a result of his invention, David was presented with an honorary doctorate by Dr. Alexander Marinaccio of the International Hall of Fame for Inventors. Right? So LifeWave technology was born out of 3 years of intense research by David into the concept of being able to naturally increase energy and stamina through elevation of fat burning, utilizing wireless communication to the body, via phototherapy. So globally, David is the holder of more than 200 issued patents, with many more being written. Okay, more than 70 of those issued patents are in the field of regenerative science and technology. So one of his inventions, the double helix conductor, produces a novel blend of electromagnetic and non-electromagnetic fields to improve the speed of wound healing that actually can, rival the stem cell injection. Okay, so LifeWave has been recognized as one of America's fastest growing private health companies by making the INC 5000 list multiple times. If you look at the graph. It has also won the Direct Selling News Bravo Growth Award for having the highest year-over-year revenue growth on the DSN Global 100 list for 2 consecutive years, 2024 and 2025. Okay, and has reported significant revenue growth in recent years, according to Direct Selling News. Okay, now on revenue growth, if you look at the revenue growth, this is, I don't know how to explain, this is amazing. The company announced it has achieved 20 times revenue growth over 5 years, growing from 20 million to 400 million. Okay, in a 2023 press release, a LifeWave distributor stated that America is the fastest growing market for the company. Okay, so as of the late 2024 and early 2025, LifeWave has extensive global distribution capabilities, selling its products in over 100 countries, and this is supported by operational presence in 55 countries across America, Europe, the Pacific, and Asia global and Asia. Okay, as of 2024 and 2025, right? So the company maintains a network of corporate offices and experience center in key markets. Okay, now LifeWave is recognized as a network marketing company and has shown impressive performance with its 2023 revenue of 370 million, right? So in 2024, it hit 400 over million. Now we are trying to reach 1 billion, 1B. LifeWave also received the second consecutive year for the AAA plus rating from Business for Home. Okay. Now, let me share this with you. The global direct selling industry, okay, in 2024, okay, has evolved, okay. The total sales, global retail sales is 163.9 billion, okay, and there are 104.3 million independent representatives worldwide. That means brand partners like you and me. Okay. Now, 72.1% of the sales force are women. Now, the top markets are in United States, Germany, China, Korea, and Malaysia. Wow. Okay. Now, while some direct selling companies have recently seen decline, over global trend for the direct selling industry is not a universal decline when compared to LifeWave recent growth. LifeWave has significantly outperformed the general industry trend. Okay, LifeWave is experiencing exceptional growth, while the other industry are not so favorable. Okay, so LifeWave has experienced remarkable momentum with its revenue skyrocketing from recent years. From 2018 to 2024, the company saw its revenue increase from 20 million to 555 million. This is a 30 times growth over 6 years. Okay, so the company has been expanding its operations and marketing presence, right? In 2024, LifeWave celebrated its 20th anniversary and operates in 55 countries, selling products in more than 100 countries. Okay, in 2022, Malaysia ranked 5th in the global sales figure. Okay, so the growth we have seen, that 62% jump, proves that the world is ready for what we have. By 2026, we won't just be a part of health industry. We will be the ones who redefine it. The question is, if LifeWave will reach these heights, but who will be standing with us when we do? Okay, so what we can do at the current phase is basically share the organ function and preservation message, like what we did tonight. And as of late 2025, you should be concentrating on system expansion, leveraging AI tools. That's why LifeWave also launched the Now Site AI tool to help you scale your global team. Okay, in 2026, you need to go for market leadership. Okay, leading a community focused on 1B. Okay, so building LifeWave's record momentum. Now, these are Vision 2026. There are 3 keys for you to take away. 46% of people who accept contact from direct sellers. 90% of top performing salespeople now use social media as sales strategy. 54% of sales agents use social media. 93% of sales executives lack formal social selling training. Okay, so phase 1, when you join LifeWave, day 1 to 30, you can actually concentrate on foundation and education. Okay, phase 2, which means day 31 to day 60, you expand your system expansion and your connection. And day 61 to 90, you scale to 1B. Okay, so start your 90 days X39 and Aeon journey. Document your energy level, sleep quality, and inflammation recovery. Okay, so analyze your team growth, identify who is leading the rest and repair, which is Aeon. Repair and regenerate X39 message most effectively. So this is how we look at how to get paid in LifeWave, commissions and bonuses. LifeWave pays out a very, very generous 60% dollar payout cap. Okay, and there are 9 ways to earn in LifeWave. The existing ones: retail profit, product introduction bonus, and quarterly leadership pool stays. Binary bonus and mentor matching bonus is enhanced, that means increased. Okay, and the new ways to earn, you have 4 new ways to earn: customer premium, level earning bonus, business launch bonus, and breakthrough incentive. Okay, I'm sure everyone knows who this is. This is Bill Gates. So he says, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I will choose network marketing. Imagine, not Microsoft, he will do network marketing, Wow. And this is Robert Kiyosaki. He says, in network marketing, the whole point is not selling a product. Okay? The whole point is getting an army of people who are, representing the same product or service to share with others. So, here we want to say that you need to build a winning team. To build that winning team, you use a system to build your business, build good team foundations, develop, execute an excellent plan, and focus on serving the team. Be a team player, okay, with a system that is duplicable. So if you want to get to know more about the new 2.0 compensation plan, okay, there are videos in English and Malay which you can access from your resource. Okay, education side. You have compensation plan overview, volume requirements, structure requirements, levels and generations, customer earnings, product introduction bonus, level earning bonus, binary bonus, everything is there, right? Go to your back office, go to education side, and you will get all these videos. So you can listen to them as and when you have the time. So let me share with you what are the top earners and how much they are earning from LifeWave. Take a look. Steve and Gina married. Estimated 1 year 1.98 million USD. Estimated a month 165,000 USD. Onyx Cole 150,000 a month. Nina Garcia 37,500. Wow. You see, don't talk about 165,000 now. Let's talk about 12,000 a month times 4.4. How much is that? Amazing. Okay. So what LifeWave does to help you is provide all this for you. LifeWave provides you with tools for success. Number one is director and manager workshop. Okay. Number two is public development training. Number three is we have mega seminars. Number four is offsite leadership camp. Number five is hard sales and digital skills training, where you have the brand induction, product training, back office training, everything is there for you, right? And online product training as well as open day. Okay, so we also have the LifeWave back office resources, the application LifeWave InTouch app, marketing materials. You have the LifeWave flip chart, LifeWave 20 Years magazine, product brochures, and then we have social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, right? Now, how to win with LifeWave? Okay. First of all, you need to believe in yourself. Number two, your perspective shapes your success. Number three, this is very important. How you treat your business is how your business treats you. If you treat this as a 100 ringgit business, it will treat you like a 100 ringgit business. If you treat this business as $1 million business, it will treat you like $1 million owner. Okay. Number four is invest in your own growth. Okay. Number five, nothing worthwhile comes easily. Yeah, you have to work at it, not sit down and, the thing will drop from the sky. That's the wrong perspective. All right. So a lot of people fail to do this. A lot of brand partners I see fail to do this. They still run back to their upline to actually do this. How to enroll, how to register, how to place orders. My goodness. To build your business big and fast, you must invest in yourself. You must learn how to do it. And then you duplicate it down to your team. You teach others in your team to do the same. Okay? Instead of running back to your upline again and again and again. Okay? It's not that difficult. Just learn how to do it yourself. Right? This is what Jack Canfield has to say. To achieve major success in life, you must accept 100% responsibility for your life and results. Nothing less will do. I agree to it 100%. Right? So why LifeWave now? The time is now. All right? We have what the world needs. There is no competitor for this product. This is a breakthrough technology that actually helps people look and feel better. Take advantage of the technology yourself and share it with others so you can actually use the product for free. I am using the product for free, right? And then you start to build a team of builders and watch what happens to your bank account next. Okay, and with that, I've come to the end of today's product and business opportunity presentation. If you have any questions, please kindly put it into the chat box so that I can actually answer to you. Yeah. Okay, let me see whether there is any questions in the chat box or not. Okay. There is a question. There is a question by Eddie Chen. Where to patch for an effective night sleep for product Silent Night? Okay, Eddie, normally I do not recommend the Silent Night patches. Okay. Why is because it's enough if you use the Aeon. Okay, you patch the Aeon behind the neck, drink water, and it will be good enough. But if you have Silent Night, if you have purchased Silent Night, you can put it in between your eye, on the third eye area. Okay, on the third eye area. Okay, otherwise I would use the Aeon. Okay, so any more questions from you all? If there's no question, then I will proceed to share what is coming up next, yeah? So this is a sneak peek of what is coming up next. Okay, every day we have a business opportunity presentation in Oakland Road showroom. Okay, and it happens from Monday to Sunday, every day at 2 p.m. Right? But for tomorrow, there is no BOP. There is no presentation for tomorrow. But on Friday, we have Charmaine doing the Mandarin session at 2 p.m. Brandon is doing English session on the 10th, which is a Saturday. And Mr. Sin, will be doing a Mandarin session on Sunday at 2 p.m. So if you want to know more about how this product can actually reactivate the production of stem cells and awaken self-healing mechanism with light, do come and join us at Oakland Road, KL LifeWave showroom. This is at the Resource Industrial Center in Oakland Road, 2 o'clock every day, right? Okay, next, we have the tickets that is going for this New Year kickoff 2026 on sale now, right? It is on sale now. So the ticket price will be 80, and it is in the Grand Summit Ballroom at VE Hotel, Bangsa South, Kuala Lumpur, right? This is on 17th of January, which is a Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m. All right, there is a mystery gift and a YH Aeon 10 pieces to give away. Okay, so the itinerary will be actually 2026 kickoff, setting the direction forward by our country manager, Mr. KP Howe. Why LifeWave, a business built to last, by Dr. Muhammad Fadli bin Yahya. Okay, and there's a special awards presentation, top 5 rising star, and then we have a presentation by Lawrence Chan, a 3-star executive, how to win big with the compensation plan. Okay, and special awards presentation, top 10 income earners, and then a new class of leadership by Wendy Teo, 1-star executive from Singapore. New rank advancement, 1-star executive and above. And then through the energies, only one bring life, the light, by our 2-star presidential, Mr. Lee Jinlong. And at around 4:35, we have our 2026 master plan launch, unleashing the next breakthrough, by Shanky JT, head of sales Malaysia. Right, and around 5 o'clock we will end the session. Okay, so we have the trip qualification still going on from now. That is going on, and it will end on February 22nd. Okay, so these are the 5 ways to earn points for your APAC trip to Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Okay, so with that, and there's no more questions in the chat room, I will say good night. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, for everyone, thank you for having us, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. We enjoy each and every second we had together. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of Super Wednesday Zoom session today. And have an amazing weekend ahead. We'll see you again in the next one. Same time, same day. Good night. This is Alfred, the Super Wednesday team of Jinhua, Pochu, and Mr. Lingam. And signing off for this edition of Super Wednesday. Bye-bye, everyone.